Alrighty, I think I am live, but I'm gonna let this sit for a few seconds to just let people get time to get on because I do know that I do know that StreamYard lags a little bit, but hello, hi, welcome to my channel. For those of you who are joining for the Spooktober readathon sprints, I'm Rylan. I am the host and creator of the readathon, and I'm here to do some reading sprints, obviously. So awesome. Let me know what you'll be reading in the comments down below. I will be reading The Deceivers by Kristen Simmons. I'm already like 200 pages into it almost, so I'm hoping to get a good chunk done of this. And then I also have an ebook that I will be reading as well. Hello, Stasia, if you're here. I don't know if you're here again. You posted that a long time ago, but hello. And hello. Let me know what you'll be reading. I'm thinking of doing our first sprint at 5 after. So you have a few minutes to grab snacks, get a drink, whatever you want to do before we start. And I'm thinking of doing 3 or 4 30-minute sprints with a little bit of break / talking in between. So awesome. Hello, Danny. Hello. What will you be reading, Danny? I know that you had a TBR planned. Hello, Elle. Hello, Stasia. You are back. I saw your comment from 2 hours ago. So I requested one of Junji Ito's arcs on NetGalley, so I'm kind of like fingers crossed that I get it. I have no idea. I don't know. She's somewhere. She's probably doing homework somewhere on campus. So excited to sprint with you too. I am so nervous. I've never hosted a reading sprint by myself, and like if I just end up talking to myself the whole time, like it's fine. It's fine. I need to get my book. I would recommend doing that. Yes, I want to buy it so bad, but it's so expensive, so I think I'm gonna wait a little bit, but I do want to get it soon because I've heard such good things about it, and I've heard such good things about that author in general too. I think I have this book on my TBR. I wanted to read it last October for like round 1 of the Spooktober readathon, and that did not happen, but that's okay. I've heard really good things about that one as well. I'm reading A Darker Shade of Magic, feeling fantasy today. I have Vicious by V.E. Schwab on my book cart, and that one sounds really good too. I went to Barnes & Noble like last week, and they had a really pretty special edition of the book, and I was like, I want to buy it, but I didn't because I don't know what it's about, so I will probably someday, but I've heard good things about that trilogy as well. So, okay. We'll do our first sprint at 5 after. I do have lo-fi sitting on my laptop right here. So if you want me to keep my mic turned on, let me know and I can play lo-fi during the sprints. I'm not sure if anybody or everybody prefers having music playing in the background, but I can definitely do that. I'm aiming to read 5 books in 5 days. I don't know if that... I'm trying to do that too. I have very ambitious plans for this readathon because I failed in October of last year. I failed the readathon last year, but I really wanted to read 5 books this week, so we'll see. Yeah, same. I want to read it too. You know, Elle, I vote you just go for it. You deserve to buy all the books. I'm actually going to go to Barnes & Noble this week and get some manga because I really want to dive into that genre more, so I'm going to go pick out some manga. Yes, Danny. Elle's really good at influencing people to buy books, so if you want to buy the book, I mean, you can just blame her because she enjoys recommending books for people to buy, so. All right. Hello, Stasia's back and she got her book. What are you reading, Stasia? I forget what you said was on your TBR for this week. I don't remember. I remember one of them was one of those annotated books from that book subscription, but... Ha 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 ha. Elle knows. Elle knows she's speaking the truth. I mean, I probably have like 20 books sitting on my book cart that she told me to buy, recommended that I buy, so I did, so it's fine. I don't have a bookmark though because they be packed somewhere, but I don't know where. I mean, like, I use literally anything for a bookmark sometimes. I've used receipts. I like throw my phone in there sometimes to mark my spot, but I don't dog ear. I can't do that. Oh my gosh, it's 9:05 here. Okay, it's fine. Let me answer this question first. The Inheritance Game, The Only Good Indians, Bunny, but okay, so I've read the Inheritance Games and Bunny. I loved the Inheritance Games, would recommend that. Bunny was so weird, and I don't know if I liked it or not. So I would definitely recommend the Inheritance Games personally. But I've also heard good things about The Only Good Indians, and I do plan to read that this summer as well. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start this first sprint, and then I will go through the rest of the comments when we come back. But all right, I'm going to put read until 35 because that's 30 minutes because I can do math, and I will see you all then. All right, everybody, that is the end of our first sprint. Let me know how you did. I read 40 pages of my book, which is The Deceivers. Let's see, let me go through the rest of these comments really fast. I'm gonna start The Visitors by Catherine Burns, which is an annotated one. Ooh, okay, that's cool. I'm on a book for 1 month. If I can't go 1 month, obviously disappointed in myself. You know, I've tried to do book bans before, and I always do very, very bad at them. So I applaud you for going a month. Have you read The Minders? I have not read it yet, but I do have an arc of it that I'm supposed to read this month before Gabby's live show. But we'll see if that actually happens. A Killer Harvest is on my TBR for this readathon. I'm looking that book up because that sounds really interesting. A Killer Harvest. Killer Harvest. Interesting. I'm adding that to my TBR because that looks really good. Alrighty. Elle says I'm gonna use this sprint to clean my room. How much did you get cleaned, Elle? I'm almost done. It's so weird and has a crazy plot. I have heard that. I know Danny, I think it's, the same one where she opened up the inside cover and it kind of freaked out the Barnes & Noble clerk, I think. I didn't read, but just cut my banana bread. That sounds really good right now. I heard The Minders has spoiled. Oh, really? I haven't read anything by John Mars. I have the one, and then I have The Lies Between Us, I think. I have that on my book card over here, but I haven't read any of them yet, but I want to because the one is a TV show now. I only read 7 pages because I'm a slacker and didn't start my vlog, so I need to do that first. I read what I'm already interested in. That's great. That's great. What are you reading again, Stacia? Let's see. Oh, The Visitors, yeah. I read the first 63 pages of Uzumaki, but it's so gross, but I'm also addicted. See, now I feel like I'm going to have to buy it when I go to Barnes & Noble on Wednesday. Are you in a dorm room? I am in a dorm room, yes. I am studying writing and strategic communication. I'm a junior, so I have 1 year left. Hi, hello, I'm cleaning my kitchen. Good job, Elle, I'm proud of you. How are you liking your book so far? I am really liking it. This is a YA thriller. It takes place at a school for con artists. So it's about this girl who gets the opportunity to like go to this really elite school that has like 20 students at it, and basically they just like run cons. So I'm enjoying it so far. It's definitely a quick read, but I also have the audiobook, so that helps a lot. I've been with you since the series. Wuthering Heights is one of my favorite classics. I hope you love it. I read it twice, and there's some really good quotes in there that just really hurt my heart a little bit. Are you going to vlog for the readathon? Yes, I have already done my introduction, and I have 2 other clips filmed so far. If I continue to read at the same rate that I have been reading today, I should easily be able to get a pretty nice length of vlog done that I can upload next week, hopefully. After reading the one, I added all of his other books onto my wish list. Yeah, I've heard really good things about John Mars. Like, he has the one that's like sci-fi about the cars, I think. That's not the one, is it? I know that he has a bunch of like sci-fi thrillers out, and I think that might be what The Minders is as well, but I could be wrong about that. I have the arc on my phone, but I have not read it yet, but I need to soon. Okay, we can do our next sprint we'll do it at 45. Yeah, just to give a little bit of a longer break. How many pages did you all get done? If you hadn't told me before, I know that we got some good numbers. I know Danny read 63 pages. Stasia got 7 pages. That's so good. Oops, let me go this one first. I don't know if I should vlog or not. I recommend vlogging. If you vlog, I want to watch all the reading vlogs for this readathon. So if you do vlog, tag the Spooky Readathon account and I will definitely watch it. Now I really want to read Wuthering Heights. I personally love it. I know that some people really despise it because of the characters and just the relationships between them, but I personally love it. I love Gothic British literature. Jane Eyre is one of my favorites. Wuthering Heights is really good. I love those kinds of classics. I know it's Gothic, yeah. I love Gothic British literature. If you're looking for another classic that's like Gothic, would definitely recommend Jane Eyre. I have the book somewhere on my desk, like on my shelves down here, and I do want to reread it at some point because I was obsessed when I read it in high school. Geez, thank you. You know I like talking. You're funny, Elle. She does like talking. She's always like, let's go do reading sprints, and then she just wants to talk the entire time. So I'm reading Hearts Unbroken for my school's book club, but I don't know if I like it. I'm gonna look that one up because I have not heard of that before. Hearts Unbroken. Oh, interesting. The cover's pretty. Let me see. I assume, is it this? 1 second. Let me see if I can flash it on the screen. Yeah. Huh. It sounds good, but I hope you end up liking it. I know what I always feel so bad when I don't like a book club, or when I don't like my own book club picks, because I did that last month. I was not a fan of one of the picks that we chose. Wuthering Heights, yes, I love it. I'll be trying Inheritance Games now. I hope you love it. One of my friends, Erin, she recently read it as well and was obsessed with it. The sequel comes out in September, and I cannot wait. Not you exposing me. That's what I'm here for, Elle. I didn't think about reading Frankenstein for the Strange Fun. Ooh, I have not read that classic, but I have read, not that it's related, but Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. I read that classic in high school as well and really enjoyed it. That also has very spooky vibes to it. Yeah, that was a good one too. It's also really short. I think Frankenstein might be really short as well. We need a Gothic. You know, I agree with that. I love Gothic literature. Some of those are, they're so good. You haven't read Rebecca Bright, you might really like. So I have Rebecca on my TBR, and I went to go buy it a few months ago from like thrift books, but I think they were all sold out at the time. But I do really want to read it because I have heard it's really good, and yeah, it's dark. It's like a mystery, isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's like a mystery novel, mystery classic. Wait, there's a sequel. So yes, there is a sequel. I'm gonna pull it up because it's so pretty. It is a sequel. It's not a companion. I assume you have to read the first book to read the second one just because of the way that the first book ends. Let's see, I'm going to pull it up. It comes out, The Inheritance Games. Okay, so the second book is called The Hawthorne Legacy. It's really pretty. So this is the sequel. Yeah, and so it comes out on September 16th of this year. So my library loan expired one of my books for this. Wow. I had a loan for With Fire on High, and it got returned today, so I'm hoping I can pick it back because I need to read that at the beginning of April for your vlog, Stasia. Yeah, Rebecca's also on my TBR. Yeah, it sounds really good, and I really want to watch the Netflix show that just came out. I think it was a Netflix show, I'm pretty sure, that just came out. So that is my plan, maybe this year, but eventually I do really want to read it because it does sound really good. I want to read more classics in general. But yeah. Is it like Truly Devious? Okay, so I haven't read Truly Devious. I have the first book in my dresser over there, but I would think so. I don't know if there's going to be more than 2 books. I'm not sure if the author can make it more than 2 books unless she throws in a lot more like mysterious elements in the second book. I'm not sure how she could draw the story out into more than 2 books, but I do know that the mystery continues on in the second book. It just kind of gets expanded, I guess, a little bit. Rebecca gets classed as a mystery, but I feel like it reads way more. Oh, interesting. Well, that's perfect because thrillers are basically my favorite genre. Okay, I'm gonna have to add that to my cart online, or maybe I'll find it in the bookstore when I go on Wednesday because that sounds really good. Rebecca. Interesting. Okay, let me get the next sprint ready. We'll go at 45 for another 30 minutes. Read until 45. 30 is 15. Okay, I will see you all back at 15. All right, everybody, that is the end of another sprint. Let me know how you did. I read another like 40 pages of my book and I'm officially halfway through, which was my goal for the day. So I'm going to start or continue reading my arc of the novella, of the scary novella that I have on my phone. Stasia, I hope you read more. And a Gothic literature readathon. Yeah, honestly, that sounds really fun. Maybe I'll have to plan something for that because I'm super into that idea. But yeah, let me know how you did. We'll probably do another sprint in 5 or 10 minutes, depending on, I don't know, how I feel, I guess. I put fairy lights on my bed frame as well. I love fairy lights. I mean, we have fairy, I don't know if you, once again, yeah, we have fairy lights hanging from our ceiling, so, and we have them on our door frame thing that we have as well. I'm now on page 17, so our dinner's so waiting for me. Dinner's always good. I read 40 pages of Uzumaki and 20 pages of My Sister the Serial Killer. That's wonderful. I hope you end up liking My Sister the Serial Killer. I've heard good things about it. Hi, I literally just joined, but I can't sleep, so might try to start my thriller. What thriller are you reading? I'm curious. I love thrillers. I had to finish Truth Witch first before starting the Inheritance games. How'd you like the Truth Witch? Truth Witch. I don't think I've heard of that before, but it sounds like it's spooky. You have to check that one out. Ooh, I should put fairy lights in. Would recommend. I love fairy lights so much. I would love to see that, honestly. Got through the introduction material in the first 2 chapters. How are you liking it so far? I'm curious to hear your thoughts. I finished chapter 4 of When We Collided. That's wonderful. I'm gonna look that book up really fast because I don't think I've heard of that before. When We Collided. Ooh, that cover's pretty. Is it a romance? It looks like a romance. I'm trying to read House of Leaves. Okay, so I was looking at this book earlier today because it's the it is the, oh my goodness, let me pull it up really fast. It's the book club pick for the Literally Dead book club or whatever this month, and I have it on my TBR, and I added like it to my cart on when I was like going on Barnes and Noble because I was adding stuff to my cart so I can know what to look for when I go there on Wednesday. But it's so long, and I've heard some people have like DNF'd it, so now I'm scared because I think Bailey from Is Bailey Reading, she DNF'd it, and now I'm like, oh, I want something spooky, but I don't know if that one would be it for me. Truth Witch is a young adult fantasy. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I feel that. I was trying to participate in the Bookoplathon this weekend, but yeah, the whole not sleeping thing, because I didn't sleep for 24 hours because of another readathon that I was doing, so I did not follow those prompts for that readathon at all. I'm reading the first ever Deja Dead, going for the thriller by author new to me. I'm looking that one up as well. I'm curious. Deja. Ooh, cool. Okay, that sounds interesting. When a female corpse is discovered dismembered and stashed in trash bags. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that. That sounds really good, actually. I'll be curious to hear your thoughts. Okay, we can do another sprint at 25, so in like 6 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. With the progress I'm making so far, I feel like I might actually like not fail this readathon. But we we will see because who knows what's going to happen later in this week. But yeah, I think I'm going to continue. I'm going to take a break from this and read my horror novella that I have from NetGalley. It's really interesting to me. A Little Crimson Park. Like I think there's a line. Oh, okay, I haven't read. Oh, Crimson Peak. I misread that. Let's see. I'm gonna look that up. I don't think I've heard of that before. Crimson Peak. Ooh, okay. Interesting. Okay. I am browsing eBay for So what is it? This will be like your 50th copy of the books? Question mark. I'm here for it. I support all the editions of that series. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I'm giving it a try. It looked cute from the cover, at least. I plan or would like to host at least one more, but I'm not sure when. Probably Wednesday or Thursday, and then maybe, or I don't know, I guess it could be Friday or Saturday as well. But I think I'll be hosting reading, or one of my friends is probably going to be hosting reading sprints on Saturday, so I might just direct everybody to her channel, depending on where that ends up being. Oh, I love Crimson Peak, so I may check that book. Yeah, Wuthering Heights is what Sydney's reading. It's really good. This pasta is taking forever to boil, and I am not here for it. Sorry, Stasia. I make microwave pasta, so I just put water in it and throw it in the microwave. I'm going to bed now. Bye, Danny. Thanks for joining us. It's fine. They're expensive. Honestly, like, I think that is such a cool collection to have because, like, they're all different, and even though you don't read them, they're still so pretty to look at, and that's why I buy books too, so I'm here for it. Okay, I'm back. Welcome back, Elle. I was sweeping the floor. Wow, I was sweeping the floor. Sorry, I cannot speak. I was sweeping the floor, but I will make coffee and probably start Rosiana, which is a Swedish thriller classic. That sounds good. I love a good. Okay, I'm looking this one up as well. Look at me looking up all these books. Okay. Rosiana. Interesting. Okay. That sounds good. I hope you enjoy that. Wait, so I mean, I don't know. Like I have like cups like pre-made, I guess, and they're just like hard noodles, and you put water, like cold water in it, and then put it in the microwave, and it like I do that with mac and cheese, especially like hard shells, and then you just put water in it, throw it in the microwave, and then it makes your pasta slash mac and cheese slash whatever for you. I don't have a kitchen in here though. I only have a microwave and fridge, which are back through that curtain. So yeah, I don't actually have a kitchen. I need to get this microwavable pasta because I ain't got time for this. Would recommend. Literally all I do is, I mean, I don't have a kitchen, so I'm have to go get food on campus or warm stuff up in the microwave. So I'm limited in what I can do because I don't have, a stove or anything like that. That's a game changer. You need to get on that. Would recommend. 10 out of 10. I was totally thinking of Crimson Peak when you're talking about goth literature. Okay, I'm looking this up again because I saw it on Goodreads, and I've never heard of this before, but I'm glad y'all have heard of it. Crimson Peak. The cover of it's really pretty. I might have to look into that as well. But okay, in 2 minutes we're gonna go for another sprint, and then I'm thinking about doing one more after that because it is getting late here, but I've still got energy, so we'll keep going for a little bit longer since I do have to go to bed relatively early because I do have class in the morning. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's good. I love school. The movie has Tom Hiddleston in it. Okay, so it is a movie, yes, but there's also a book too, but I have no idea if they're like the same because I looked it up on Goodreads, and there is a book called, but I mean, it could be way not the same. I'll look up the movie really fast. Crimson Peak. Okay, yeah, so it is a book as well. At least it's on Goodreads. So I think, maybe it's just the screenplay is what it is probably. The movie novelization is what Crimson Peak is on Goodreads. So, hi Erin, welcome. Crimson Peak's movie, but it's supposed to be like a love letter to goth. Okay, gotcha. I see. Yeah, there is like a book version of it, I guess, on Goodreads. So I might have to watch that. That sounds good. I feel like if you guys are comparing it to Wuthering Heights, then I feel like I'd be interested in that. I'm late, but I'm here. Welcome. We still got probably 2 sprints left. So I wonder you should select the thick of a snowstorm. Do you know that you're going to risk? People familiar with those moors often miss their roads on such evenings. Okay, this is the quote that made me think of it. Is the book by no, the book or the movie, whatever the screenplay is by Nancy Holder, but like I guess the author novelized it, whatever that means. So I assume this could be the case where like the movie was made into a book adaptation. I assume because it is a book on Goodreads. It has 2,000, almost 3,000 ratings on it. So I might have to like read the book too because but the movie the movie looks really good, so I'll have to check that out after this is over. Party time. Whoop whoop. It's a party here with all of our books and the reading that we're doing. Oh my gosh, I missed the sprints. Okay. Sorry. Let's sprint now. We'll just cut it off a minute. Read until 55. Okay, let's read until 55 and then I will talk to you all after that. Alrighty, everybody, that was the end of another sprint. Let me know how many pages you read. I finished my novella, and I am so confused and kind of grossed out, but it's fine. It was good, so yeah, it's fine. Let's go to these comments. This is true, I was late for this exact reason. Hi, I'll be reading My Heart is a Chainsaw. That's super cool actually because I'm also reading an arc of that for this readathon. It was like read now on NetGalley last week, so I downloaded it. I have no idea what it's about, but hopefully you're enjoying it. I'm excited to pick it up probably on Thursday or so of this week. What novella? Okay, let me show you. The cover of it is stunning. It's an arc of Goblin. Oh gosh, okay. It's an arc of this book by Josh Mallerman. It's like 6 novellas in one, so I just read the first one, and I'll probably read the other 5 later this week. I think this book was previously published in like 2017, but most of his books are getting republished this year for some reason. I'm not sure what the reason behind that is, but yeah, that's what I read. Hi, hello, oh, my fairy lights did not survive. I used a lot of the command hooks or whatever that they're called. I'll send you pictures of them later. But yeah, I used command hooks and lots of tape as well, I'm pretty sure. How'd you put them up? I'll help you later. What novella? Yeah, I read Goblin. My double-sided tape not survive. I use blue tacks or pins for mine. Yeah. That's probably because I don't think it's published until April. Yeah, this is the author of Bird Box, for those of y'all who have seen that movie or read that book. He is very good at writing very creepy atmospheres, but they're also really weird, and I don't know how I feel about it. I just finished chapter 6 of Wuthering Heights. 100% agree. It definitely has those very dark and like creepy vibes. Not that it's like a horror book, but like it's definitely spooky, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna watch a review how to put them up. I hope you find luck. If not, I'll help you. Interesting. Interesting. Yes. All right. We'll probably do our last sprint. I'll do it at 5 after, I guess. So we have 8 minutes of a break. I have moved locations, but that's okay. I'm trying to figure out what I want to read next. Maybe I'll keep reading The Deceivers because it is very good so far. But, yeah. All right. Oops. Okay. I gave up on When We Collide. I just couldn't get into it, so I'm back to Twilight, New Moon, somehow. I'm sorry. DNFing books is really hard for me, but like, I definitely think it's something good to do when like you're not enjoying a book, especially like I have so many books that I want to read. So like I don't have time to read books that I don't like or I'm not enjoying. So I applaud you because I know that can be really tough sometimes. Hi. Hello. Yeah, help me out. I read only 5 pages because my fairy lights, did they like fall on you? Because that'd be kind of funny. Sorry. Hi, Erin. Hey, Elle. I'm excited to see how you find The Deceivers. You know, this reminds me of, I don't know if y'all have like watched or read Coin Heist, which is another YA thriller that is on Netflix, featuring one of the main characters from Pretty Little Liars. I forget the actress's name, but yeah, this kind of gives me those same vibes as that book / movie. No, When We Collided is like a contemporary romance. That's after We Collided, Elle. When We Collided is, here, I'll pull it on the screen. This is When We Collided. Sup, friend. I have to edit my vlog for Becca's Bookoplathon. Yeah, I have a vlog I need to edit, but I'm not feeling the motivation, so it's fine. DNFing is a healthy choice. Definitely agree. I need to get better about not like DNFing everything, but definitely DNFing stuff that I'm not liking because I always try to make it through to the end, but I don't have time. Eating chicken pot pie, that sounds wonderful. You think things falling on me. I mean, I'm laughing, sorry. I don't want you to get hurt by the falling lights, but I can imagine you reading and the lights just like toppling down on you. Coin heist is good, I like that, yeah. I'm going to bed. Good night, thank you for joining us. Give me. Agreed, yeah. Also read The Deal by L. Kennedy because on my phone I was eating and didn't want to drop it on the pages. Yeah, I have several books that have little tiny food or drink stains on them. It's fine. It's fine. Especially when you do the math, how much time you'll get to read on a very limited. Yeah, exactly. Like a part of me used to be like, I'm going to read every single book ever. Yeah, that's literally impossible. So, but I do have so many books that I do own that I haven't read that I don't have time to read books I'm not enjoying. Is The Deal good? I've heard good things. I have it on my iPad or my iPad. I have it on my Kindle app when I read it. I'll read a spooky book later, I swear. Do you have like a TBR for this readathon, Erin? Because if not, I'm curious to like see what like spooky or thriller books you have. Because I know you have a lot of fantasy. So like I want to know. I want to know what else you want to read. But all right, we'll sprint again for our final sprint in 4 minutes. But I do plan on hosting another sprint later this week. So I will be updating the Twitter and Instagram on that, and it'll obviously pop up on my channel as well when I do get something scheduled, so keep an eye out for that. I'm not super far in, but it's a super easy read. I've heard the off-campus series, I think is what that's called. I've heard it's all really good. She goes, is this regarding the spooky books that you have / plan to read? I'm gonna read the lovely. You know, you keep mentioning that, and now I kind of want to like buy it, even though you haven't read it yet, so I don't know what your thoughts are on it. I'm looking it up again. But I love the Inheritance games, and if it's by the same author, then I feel like that is something that I need in my life, and the cover's really pretty too. I need to read Layla soon. That book was weird. It was so weird, but like really good too. That was my first Colleen Hoover book that I've read, and I'm not sure if like that was the best one to start with because everybody always loves It Ends With Us and like Verity, like those are some of her classic book, like her classics, her OGs. But Layla was really good. I'll finish it quick and let you know if it's good. It's by the same author. Yeah, I knew it was. I might have to add it to my cart, even though I'm not supposed to be buying books. But it's fine. It's okay. We don't want to talk about it. I'm going to Barnes & Noble to buy manga this week, so it's fine. I need to find some good thriller and gothic novels. I'm loving reading my hair when I'm younger, but I need new material. If you're looking for gothic like classics, would recommend Jane Eyre, Wuthering Heights. Those are your two most popular ones. Also, The Picture of Dorian Gray, I've heard is really good and really dark. Yeah, I would recommend that one. For thrillers in general, I have some favorites. Anything by Riley Sager is slow burn, but like really good, really twisty. The Inheritance Games is a good YA thriller. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is a wonderful YA thriller. Ruth Ware, I've only read a few of that author's books, but I've enjoyed them. I have lots of thriller recommendations, so reach out if you want any because I read so many thrillers. Me influence it. Yes, you do influence my book purchases. You and Elle have had very much influence on me over the past few months / weeks, and it's great. I'm here for it. I have so many. I vote yes, especially if one of them is Kingdom of the Wicked, because you need to read that book. I don't want to talk about it. She never wants to talk about it. A Good Girl's Guide to Murder is always my recommendation for, yeah, it was really good. And the sequel I've heard is really good too. Let's not talk about it. Okay, we won't talk about it, Elle, but you should go buy the books. That's all I'm saying. Okay, let me get ready for our last sprint really fast. Read until 35. And Erin says L, you need to read Kingdom of the Wicked. So you should buy that one if you do buy a book. All right. I will see y'all at 35. Alright, everybody, that is the end of our final sprint. Let me know how many pages you have gotten done. I read 37 pages of my book, and I definitely should be able to finish it tomorrow, or at least that's the plan. But yeah, let me know how y'all did, and then I will wrap up this live show. Who's read these comments? Let's see. Hi, I'm back. Hello, Stasia. I hope you're enjoying your book, and I hope your pasta was wonderful. I still have you on, but I'm watching a movie. I forgot I was here. Well, I try to be quiet when I introduce the or whatever end the reading sprint, so I'm sorry that I scared you. It's fine. Everything's fine. But yes, so I do plan on hosting sprints again, hopefully on Thursday. I think that's what I'm thinking right now. Yeah, my goal is to host again on Thursday, but I will keep you all updated on the Twitter, Instagram, and Discord group. I finished Truth Witch and finished editing my vlog. That's awesome. That's wonderful. We love productivity. I read a total of 20 pages tonight. You know, you're still being productive. You made dinner. That's what really matters. I read like 70 pages of The Lovely and the Lost. I'll read more at some point. I got 24 pages read. Same time, that's a good question. I'm going to try to host them maybe earlier, like a little bit earlier, because of people in the UK, because I do know that there's people in the Discord group that are in GMT right now, when I took the poll on Twitter, but I will let you know, because you probably have work if I do host it earlier in the day. So I'll do another poll on Twitter, and everyone can vote on what time would work best for them, and I'll just go by the majority of the votes. Maybe I can do an earlier sprint on Saturday or something. But I also finished eating. What'd you eat, Erin? I forget. Oh, you were eating the chicken pot pie or whatever. I got 90 pages done. I was reading so slow compared to usual, but I'm so proud of myself. Yeah, you did a really good job. 19 pages is still really good, especially because you started a new book or whatever as well. I got all times and all days. I'm going to host a sprint. I don't know. I'll try to host one earlier in the day at some point. I have no idea what my schedule is going to be like this week, but I will keep y'all updated. We'll be hosting another one again for sure, and maybe I can bring someone else onto the live show with me, just because I know it's always fun to be able to talk to other people, like on the stream. So, all right, that is the end of this reading sprint, I guess, because it's really late here. It's almost midnight, and I need to go to bed because I do have class in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this stream in a few seconds once I get through all the comments. Chicken pot pie, raspberries, and a protein bar. I ate a whole container of raspberries 2 days ago, and it was wonderful. For the readathon or whatever, it was wonderful and lovely. Would recommend. But yes, so I'm going to go ahead and end this live show. Thank you all so much for joining me. I hope everybody was able to be productive whether or not you read. It's always good to just spend short periods of time, being productive in any way whatsoever. So thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Bye, Stasia. I will do a poll on Twitter, and I will try to work with everybody. Time zones are just so weird. Yeah, time zones are all the worst. Thank you for the sprint. You're welcome. All right. You're welcome, guys. I will talk to y'all later, hopefully, and keep me updated on what you're reading this week for the readathon.